Hello to all you single, sassy, sexy mummies. How are you doing out there today? 1 second, let me do a teeth check because I just had some spaghetti bolognese. Okay, take two. Hello to all my single, sassy, sexy mummies. How are you all doing today? I hope you're feeling and doing amazing. I hope the kids are well. I hope nobody's pissed you off recently. And if they have, don't worry, their karma's coming to them. But anyway, as you can see, as by the title, which is something along the lines of business, confidence, and sex appeal. Yes, that is what we're going to be talking about, because as mummies, we still need to be doing all of these things. We still need to be involved in business, we still need to be confident, and we still need to have sex appeal. Now, obviously, if you just want to be a stay-at-home mum, which I would love to be, but I can't, then this probably isn't the video for you. I'm feeling very warm right now, so let me take off my jacketa. So I have taken a leap of faith and gone back to a career that I was in before and I never thought that I would do again. And one thing that I've done that has helped me so much with this, actually, let me rewind. So from last year, I promised myself that I am going to transform not only myself, but I'm going to transform my life. Didn't have a clue how I was or am going to do it, but I'm determined to. So I've gone into a new role because last year my dream was becoming this amazing beauty therapist. Business was not businessing the way I needed it to, so we had to make a change. So yeah, I went back to a role in a different way. Okay, so like I was saying, one of the things that has really helped me is not telling anybody what I'm doing, because I feel like I just didn't want to deal with anybody else's opinions. I didn't want anything they had to say as well to affect how I was feeling and thinking, because we all know I'm an overthinker already. So the last thing I need is other people saying stuff for me to think about too. So nobody actually knows exactly what role I'm doing. They just know that I'm basically in sales. That's the most basic way that I could put it. I am in sales. So I have never been in a sales job like this before, and I cannot lie, I was freaking scared. I was. So I could have started the role in November. I pushed to start the role all the way in January because I'm not going to lie, I was scared. It was going to be a really new kind of position for me. I was going to be working with people again, which I haven't done in a very long time. Which means if I'm working with people, that means that they can judge me. That means that I could be comparing myself to them. It just meant so many other stuff that didn't really matter. So I took the plunge and started the job, and it has been one of the best decisions ever. But now I think it's like 3 months later, I'm realizing that everything that I went through last year has helped me for this year. So last year, one of the things that I was doing was purposely listening to audio sales books. I'll put the one below that I've been listening to consistently for over a year now. I was trying only to listen to that one, but I was obviously listening to other ones in between. But this year I'm just sticking to my set playlist. So I was listening to that sales book, and now I'm in a sales job. It's like, oh my gosh, everything that I was listening to, I can actually put to use now. Even all the parenting tips that I was listening to, because of the kind of culture that I'm in and some of the people that I'm dealing with, it is coming in handy, definitely. But I just wanted to kind of start making these videos to follow my process. So I at least as well have a bit of a kind of vlog diary to look back on, and also to teach other single mummies like me how I've implemented things or things that I've learned, because you just never know where life is going to take you. Seriously, you never know. I used to have, we'll call it a sales job again, but it wasn't a sales job. About 7 years ago, I was doing a job where you definitely had to sell something, but it wasn't a product, and it was in such an intimidating space. so many women around. It was female dominant. And yeah, it was hard. It was eye-opening, and it changed me, and yeah, it taught me that I really can do anything I put my mind to. But from what I learned from that job and bringing it into this job, this one is a breeze. It's an absolute breeze. But I just made a few notes of certain things that I've learned since I've been on this job that hopefully you can take on board and maybe implement in other areas of your life. So number one is be bold. Oh, thank you, lighting. We needed that. Be bold. So in my sales job, I do obviously have to ask for sales. And I've realized that it's better, instead of me saying, oh, you can have a free this, I can gift you that, what about a complimentary whatever? Just say, look, the first time you're having this, you've got to pay. So I told myself, let's say I've said that the person has to pay £50 for this product. But today, when I was speaking to someone and selling a product, I told them for the first time they're buying the product, they just have to pay 25. And I know that was the fear in me, because I was worried that if I said the 50, they'd be like, oh no, that's too much. I can't keep buying something that costs that much every month or every week. And so I did say the 25. But even for me to say the 25, for me, that was still being bold to ask for money up front, because for the past 2 months since I've been in this role, I've been doing a lot of complimentary offers and a lot of complimentary gifts, and that needs to stop. So be bold in business, be bold in life. Ask for what you want. Do not be afraid to miss out. That's actually a tip I got from Shira as well. Shira7, love her. So she said, even when it comes to asking for things from your partners, ask for the best thing. Yes, they might say no, but oh well. At least you tried and you showed them your standards. They might even walk away, but stick to what you want and be bold and ask for what you want and deserve. So that's number one. Next one was decide you will win. So when I walked into this role, I knew that there are already colleagues in there that had been in that position for 5, 6, 8, 10 years. Like, some of these people love this place. They've been in their roles for a very long time. And I just had to decide that, you know what, regardless of all the experience they have, regardless of the amount of time that they've been in this position for, I'm going to win. I'm not comparing myself to nobody. And even on one of the first days, someone made a comment and they said, oh, so-and-so is your competition. And I said, no, they're not. They're not my competition. I'm my competition. And I could see on that person's face, they were like, okay, someone's confident. I thought, yes, because I already decided I'm not comparing myself to nobody else. I do not care what anybody else is doing. I don't care how many sales they're making. No. Unless it's tips and advice to help me, everything else can go right over my head. So I decided from the moment that I walked into that place that I was going to win. I decided I was going to win while I was shaking in my boots, but I still made the decision and I'm sticking by it. I'm using my stubbornness now to my advantage. Number 3, don't be afraid to stand out. So where I'm working, is a very male-dominated environment. Let's say there's like 7 men and only 3 women that work there. So obviously, the women may be more competitive with each other and the men are more competitive with each other. But the way that I saw it is that because there are only a few women here and there are so many men, I really have to stand out as a woman. So I could have easily gone to this job like a lot of other people do, make sure my hair's tied back, look really tight and, you know, a bit stiff, and how can I put it? Just taking a more of a masculine look to it. And I decided that no, purposely, I'm going to look as feminine as possible. So this is how I walked into work today. Even yesterday when I went in, my manager was like, where have you just come from? Why are you looking like this? This is me. I haven't come from nowhere. I've just come to work looking fabulous. And he was like, Sarah, no, seriously, let me know. This is just what I like to do. I like to make an effort. You should see me when I go shopping in Sainsbury's. And we just had a little chuckle. But things like that, I know it's making me stand out, because I'm sure there's some of the guys that are looking at me like, why is Sarah even wearing makeup to work? Like, why is her hair even done? Why is it not in a bun? Why is she not looking like the other women here that are just very, they're not basic, they're all beautiful women, but there is just a kind of business look in that role that women tend to have, and I really want to stand out, so I'm trying to not go down that avenue. Obviously, I've had days where, you know what, I don't want my hair on my face, my skin is playing up, or my hair's just not laying the way I want it to, so I've just got to tie it up. But even when I do that, I'm making sure I put a little flower in there. I'm putting in my cute little hair accessories. I'm making sure I have a nice full face of makeup or loads of lip gloss. I'll make the effort to put on some jewelry. I'm always going to do something a little bit extra to stand out. And don't be afraid to stand out, because that's when people are going to notice you and see you. And I can't believe that me of all people, I'm saying this, because it was about 2 years ago. I was talking to my life coach, asking for advice as to how I can feel. What was I? So it wasn't a case of feeling confident. I think it was more of a case of actually wanting to be seen for the right reasons. And for a long time I'd been hiding myself away because I just didn't want to be noticed, I didn't want to be judged, and I didn't want to be criticized. And dealing with my life coach, she really helped me get over all of that. She really did. Okay, so we're on to 1, 2, 3, number 4. Confidence is attractive. Now, this is where the sex appeal comes in. I don't care if you are simply selling bread or sweeping the streets or you're a cleaner. It doesn't matter what you're doing. In whatever role you're in, you should feel, or at least fake and act as confident as possible, because I'm telling you, it comes across, it shows in your posture, it shows in the way that you talk, it shows in the way that people even perceive you as well. And I say this because in this role, I've been getting so many compliments. So many compliments. And I've noticed the looks as well. And come on, let's keep it real. In society's eyes, I'm not no 10 out of 10. In my eyes, I'm a freaking 100 out of 10. I'm a cutie pie. But in society's eyes, I know the deal. Even just being a black woman, that would take me down a notch. But for me, because of how I feel about myself and how much my confidence has grown, that is really coming across, because at least every day I've gone to work, somebody has said something nice about the way that I look. And I'm just like, okay, I actually walked out the house looking in the mirror thinking my makeup looks a bit off today, but fuck it, we just got to make it work. But obviously it's the confidence that is showing as well. Wait, I'm going to reverse back so I have a bit. Okay, I don't know if that made it better or worse, but we've moved. Yeah, so I really do believe that it is my confidence that is making me more attractive. It is the fact that I love myself and I'm putting more of an effort for myself as well. Like, I know I feel so much better when I walk past the mirror and I see, yes, my hair's on point, or, oh, I'm so happy I wore that lip gloss today, or, oh, I love the way that I done my eyeshadow. I'm doing it for me. It really is for me. And mummies, I promise you, you start owning that confidence, no matter what shape, size, color, creed, doesn't matter. That confidence is going to start to shine through and people will notice it. You're either going to notice it because people will start to put you down and say things like, why are you trying so much? Why are you wearing that today? You're doing a bit extra. Or you're going to start getting more compliments, or even start noticing people looking at you more. Because when it first happened to me, I was like, what's going on? Is there something on my face? Is there, like, is it my eyelash? Is it my hair? Is it, what is it? And I've realized, no, it's just because I'm actually attractive. I look at people that are attractive. When there's something about someone that stands out, you automatically look at them. So I want you to start finding ways to boost your own confidence. From today onwards, one of the best things I learned from the business audiobook actually is just say to yourself, I like myself. I like myself. As many damn times as you can, say I like myself. Look, I like myself so much. I'm thinking, should I move to another spot to get more lighting because you can't see my face properly? But really, that doesn't matter. As long as I get this video out there, that's the key. Gosh, we're already on 15 minutes. So I feel like I'm going to leave it there and come back with another video talking about more tips that I've learned from business, because I don't know if I've ever made a 15-minute video before. This is a long-ass video. But thank you for joining me. Hopefully this has helped somebody out there. And as well, I want to know if there's anything that you've learned in business or just about self-care, your self-esteem, any tips or advice that you could share with me and any other ladies that may come across this. That would be helpful for us. So as always, be the best you that you can be, and I'll be back again with another video. All right, take care. Bye.